So at the highest level, at the deepest level, or the most purest level, love is eternal. And love is untouched by any life circumstances, by any dualities of the negative forces and positive forces. The eternal love of divine is untouchable by any mind, by any personal ways. And yet this love, eternal love, is the essence of who we are. Our soul cries. It voices out within us, it cries, it echoes the desire to return to the eternal love where it belongs to be. To be able to merge back into the love of God ever so directly, beyond anything we know of this world, beyond anything that we have been conditioned to believe what love is. And yet, what hinders, what obstructs us to live always in that eternity of that ocean of love? So at the level of the person, and at the level here, we may recognize certain struggles or suffering. And generally that is present because we have not yet fully forgiven ourselves. So at the personal level, forgiveness is the key to welcome more love. So in essence, we are the ones that obstruct our own divinity. We are the ones that continue choosing to believe we are separate, to believe that we are separate. So the moment we truly forgive ourselves, we forgive our imperfections, we forgive our suffering, we forgive our beliefs that we've adopted, that we are separate from God. Because from the highest level, there is no separation. Like separation does not exist. Suffering does not exist. So when we inquire upon this one who suffers, what can we see? What can we learn about the I that suffers? Who is that I that suffers? Who is that I that believes that is separate? So we must recognize that the I is the sufferer itself. The I here is the one that still believes that you are not that eternal love. So the I is all wrapped up with a lot of narratives, with a lot of identities that implement within that you are a victim of some kind. You are the victim of your past hurts, of what you've been through in your life. You believe you are the victim. But yet the victimhood consciousness is so far away from the eternal, divine love within your core. So in other words, I would say that we have misplaced our identity in the wrong way, in a wrong direction. We have misplaced and believed that we are that sufferer, that victim consciousness. And thus, in that deepest core, that is where the greatest wound of all resides. The wound, the pain of separation. The pain of separation from your true self. The pain of separation that the soul has in a way got trapped or lost its way, diverted itself way too far, got too much entrapped and entangled with worldly stuff. And this also, if you reflect that upon yourself and question, where is the majority of the time where your focus and attention is placed through every moment of your life? Where are you placing your focus and attention? And that plays the biggest role, key, for you to change what you perceive and what you see and what makes your reality. So your focus and attention has been misplaced onto the wrong places, onto the places where has given you a more further sense of disempowerment. You've placed your focus and attention to the wrong places where you keep experiencing lack and some certain other identities that disempower you. So, in other words, it's as if you have invested in the wrong things. Your focus and attention is the investment you are creating, you are giving to yourself. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that if healing is required and if disillusionment of false identities is required, that is not to be negated in any way. And you know when those moments come up. And those require healing, which basically require forgiveness. What is healing? It's forgiving. It's really about forgiving. So the more that you forgive yourself, the more love you will become. The more love you will become.